Long time no see. Haven't really done much about this base, except for that thing over there. And definitely, there's nothing definitely in that mountain. Nor is there anything over there. I'm joking. So welcome back to a new episode of Beta to Data. I haven't made a new episode in a long time. I was really busy with college and stuff, but the episodes will be back. So first thing I want to show you is, well, this. So this is a windmill that I built. It's really big. I had a bunch of sheep over here, don't worry about that. Basically have unlimited food here. So I'm not going to be eating the wheat, I'm going to be eating carrots. And you can see I don't have carrots because it's been like over 2 weeks. And because I'm doing a certain something that can be found in the Nether that I said I was going to do. Well, first off, let me show you what's inside here. So I made it look good outside, but the inside is not really good. So I got this. Got this big tree with like this little thing in the middle. I have no clue what this is. Don't ask me. Then I added a minecart here. This is a windmill, so it's supposed to be some kind of like a thing. Then it's supposed to be like a TV, but didn't have a black hole, so I just added this stupid shit here. Then I don't know what this is. Then there's the second floor that leads to this to the glass here. That's about it. I might add something. I might add some later to it. The second thing that I'm working on is this. So that is the sewage pipe. Oh, really? It's not really yet a sewage pipe, but it's inspired from a scene from Metal Gear Solid 3, where Snake jumps off the sewage pipe into a river, and then gets carried out by the water away from the enemies. So that's basically, I'm gonna add water here and gonna go down here, and I might make a river, I might just let water just fall down here into like a little pond, and that's about it. And then the last thing that I worked on, which is the thing that took so long, which is this. This is a semi-sphere. Went online to look at. Now you can see this was exposed. This was just basically just nothing, just netherrack all the way to here, and this basically just empty down all the way down to lava. Like, as you can see, there's a tunnel down here. I'm gonna show it to you. And soon enough, I'm gonna go to the Nether fortress and I'm gonna look for blazes and for new mobs that were introduced in this version of the previous one. We're still on the same snapshot, but at the end of this episode, we're probably going to upgrade to 12W48A or 49A. I think it's 48A. Regardless, it is here. So that's how it looked like from the outside. Added this design here, added the glowstone, and added glass here so I can like walk without it like being a closed space, like a closed tunnel. So if I want to, I could make like a tunnel that goes either way, up, down, or whatever. So here, actually I haven't even finished this yet. I'm just finishing then. So I have perfect enough for this. I'm gonna add 2 torches here, and 2 here. So we're going down here. To see the actual tunnel that leads. As you can see, whoa, I forgot about this. It leads, well, towards the second base. Now this is very loud, but yeah, as you can see, it goes forward for about like 1,000 blocks, I think. And then it makes a turn left, and then it makes a left turn to the old base. So I got to the second base now. So it takes about like, I think it's like 2 to 3 minutes, considering how like long it is. Well, actually, there's something I need to do, and I need to make a lever so I can turn off the powered rail at the start or at the end of the tunnel. Now there's actually something I forgot to take. So since I was doing this new tunnel, I needed a lot of snow blocks and a lot of stone bricks. Since obviously since I had to mine it, I also got some ores and stuff. So I'll find some 56 diamonds, mostly because of my efficiency of fortune tree pickaxe. So that's why I have 56. I mean, I would have a lot more. I think I would have probably about more than a stack if I had like just like 9 pickaxes and I broke like 2 or 3 more. Diamond like basically the fortune tree and then the silk touch one. So I probably had to do like 4 of them. So I would have had a lot more. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of these stuff. And we'll be on the way to the new base. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be needing this base for, I guess, a lot of stuff because now I don't have everything I have here, but I already have a self-sustaining base to the point where I can just get myself in the current base. Okay, so we're here. If I just put this here, oh no, fuck. As you can see, I have to chase after my minecart, go forward a little bit, and destroy it. I think I'm gonna have to remove a couple of glass planes over there because this like slowing me down just about as I am to turn. Yeah, probably would be good enough. Turn that off. I'll put that there. Okay. Alright. Turn the sound back on. Yeah, so I spent like a good week doing this. It took a long time and a lot of patience, but I made it. Okay, let me leave these things aside and I'm gonna show you something special. So, when I was building this windmill, I didn't just build it. I had a time lapse set up. Set a time lapse so you can see how I built this. It took about 5 hours to do all of this. Not necessarily planting this thing. That would probably took 6 hours. But just making the farmland and putting all this stuff, all the water and the stuff here. There's detailing things. And I will let you have a look at that. And I'll be going out there fighting for some XP because while I was building the tunnel, I have died a couple of times and I had a lot of XP with me that I've been grinding for a couple of hours. So you go ahead and watch this and I'll go ahead and get myself a couple of hundreds of XP. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. So need to finish good over here. See it once more again. But we are now busy. So while you were watching that, while you were watching the time lapse, I went over and I went over to my XP spam and I got myself 323 experience points. Levels, I mean. And I was experimenting with some stuff. Rather, I tried to recreate a bug, which is when a tool breaks, then when you try to replace it on the same inventory slot, it comes back. So I have my wooden pickaxe. I wanted to see how the efficiency worked, and from what I understand, it basically makes the diamond pickaxe and the wooden pickaxe exactly the same speed. So I guess it doesn't matter if you're on a diamond pickaxe, which is faster than a wooden pickaxe. It just matters that the efficiency is the same level, and going to make it mine the same way, the same speed. So this wooden pickaxe is destroyed. I'm going to replace it, and it just popped out. As you can see, it gained 1 durability. Usually it would be 0, but it went back to 1 durability. And I'm actually going to store it in here because I have a 0 durability shield, as you can see. So I'm going to put that here and I'm going to put this here. I'm going to keep this sign here because it's not quite 0. So 0 durability here and 1 durability pickaxe. So I mean that's a bug pickaxe. Actually, matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna rename it to the invincible wooden pickaxe. Just a little funny thing. So the invincible wooden pickaxe. Okay, I'm just making sure I got the spelling right. I did. So yeah, so we're gonna pop that in here. And there we go, we don't touch this anymore. On to the next item. Okay, so now I'm thinking of adding water to the sewage. And I'm gonna make sure, because I noticed that the villagers, there's only like 3 of them. I'm very confident there's more than 3. So I think they got lost or something. Take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna throw that here. Gonna level here. Throw that there. Put it here. Just wanna see where does it go. It's not gonna work. I don't think that's how it works. Okay, fix it up. So it goes down here. It just goes over there. So maybe I should just have a shower with it. Yeah, there's some weird stuff, kind of funky stuff going like left, right. I go left, I go right. So, is that going? The statue going 90 degrees to the right? Yeah, for some reason it's pushing to the right. So I probably have to add like a little wall, make it a little bit deeper, a couple of deeper, so it goes forward and then maybe like follow the valley over there. Which if we follow that, so basically make a little artificial river from there to here, gets down here, here, and into there, into that kind of river. Kind of like opens up over there. This is like normal river that curves a lot. So, I mean, does it look good? I don't see it from this point, but let's get a bit closer. Anyway, the villages. So, gotta figure out how the villager breeding works. So I should group them up. I should figure out. There's like a bit of a cave that needs to be like filled up. Maybe I could use leaves. Okay, so I'm getting the oak leaves and I'm just filling out. It's not like I need this for now. And okay, so I'm actually gonna be adding a little bit of detail there. Pretend this is like a bush or like overgrown, so like with that you think you see something and like unbelievable. This guy wants to jump it. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a baby villager. It wasn't. It's a grown ass man. Something man. There isn't many of them. Unfortunately, I don't know why. No where they went. Actually gotta check out a couple of the place in case there's a hole in there. Yeah, I feel like they might have went down and maybe like died of fall damage and stuff. I just had a zombie right here, but that's like knowing that. Just to gives a good vantage point around it. So yeah, I need to like figure out I need to figure out how to what makes them breed each other. Because it's a bit different than it is in from the newer versions. And I'm also gonna share some sheep need colors. Yeah, oh yeah, we're going to be interacting with that anvil. To the ships, I got a trick to show you. But I don't know when it gets fixed. Okay, so see this anvil. So this should be a very damaged anvil. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a mine. Watch what happens. It's fully restored. Grab a silk touch. I don't need a silk touch. That's not necessary. And I'm gonna put it here. And it's clean, perfectly clean. There's no problem with it. No problem with it. Whatsoever. Perfectly 100% unused. And I think that is because when it turns into the final object, it doesn't store the value of the actual, like, the damage value of the actual, which model it should be and how damaged it should be. So it just becomes like a normal unused anvil when it falls and when it hits the ground. I mean, you could see that when it fell, it changed the model and it changed the orientation. So it went from this to like there to therefore like completely changed. So it went to like so these things face like north and south. Sorry, no. Um, God damn it. East and west. So it's like north and so it's like north and south. So yeah, so I'm gonna be grouping them in breeding. I'm gonna have to I'm not in a hurry to do that, so I suppose I'm gonna upgrade first, and then I'm gonna get the villages, because I have to do research for both. So yeah. You will find me in the next version of Minecraft. Until then, see ya. Come on, till we start breeding in a valley house. I'm not gonna let you out here until I see a one little villager child. They're not coming outside until you don't. There's not coming outside until you do not make one child. You got everything you need. You just need to make one child. Okay, so I have finished the sewage pipe. So it goes all the way from here, goes and comes out all the way from the other side. And I decided to add these little steps here, so it looks a bit circular, rather than just these two and then everything looks like a square. I decided to add water from that side too, so it kind of looks like the water is going into this river here. I guess it's probably a lake. And as you can see the outside of it. I should have pushed it a bit more further out, but it is what it is now. So some parts of it is exposed, so you can replace that with mossy cobblestone, like add the vines and stuff to it. I could probably grab some dirt from the mountain and stuff and add to it, add on top of it. Okay, we have ourselves a situation. Enderman stole a block. If I could let me see if I could jump on here. Okay, he just left. Okay. Howard. Oh, get him, get him. Did he drop a block? He didn't drop a block. Well, that would be it for this today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. The next episode we're going to be building the enchanting room and a lot of other stuff. And we'll also be finding out if there's any new unobtainables that I can find, or any items that are unique. See you later.